Let's go ahead and open up this junk drawer here. Junk drawer lot number 1. It'll either be in a medium flat rate or it'll be in some other sort of priority mailbox depending on shipping cost and destination. It's going to come with a tin, little bubble mailer with some tools in it, and it's also going to have a box. But the only thing worthwhile for keeping out of the packaging material would be the tin. Unless, of course, you're into recycling, which is fine too. Tin is a fruitcake tin. We'll go over it later. First thing that we'll open up here is going to be the box. So let's open it up, see what we got. Got a lot of cool paper stuff here. Got a lot of couple games, some silver-plated stuff. It's pretty neat. Let's see here. First item we're going to pull out once we get situated is going to be this digital poker game. I forgot to mention the box, the bag, and the tin will all come better packaged than what you see here. This is just for demonstration purposes only. Little features here. Well, I guess it's 7-card stud poker, so it's not blackjack. I don't know how to play this game, honestly, so but I'm just showing you that it is in working condition and it makes sounds, and there's a jack of something and an ace of something. Like I said, I'm terrible at cards. These are some opera glasses. I'm not sure what these are called. They're coated lenses made in Japan. Now, they won't stay shut without the rubber bands, but they are functional, so the rubber bands will be included. But I think they use these like to look at the opera. If you didn't have very good seats, you had some really nice Japanese precision opera glasses. It's a pretty nice thing to have. It's pretty good quality, other than the fact that it won't stay shut on its own without the rubber bands. It'll fold, but it won't stay latched into place. And of course, everybody needs a little magnifying glass here. This one would be good for, looking at maps, looking at whatever's in small print that you really just need to magnify. So that will be included in this junk drawer lot. It's always a nice little thing to have. Now we've got some our first gold finished product. This is Greetings from Arizona. This is actually made in the USA. And this is 24 karat gold finish. 24 karat is pure gold, so this is finished in gold, so it's not solid gold. I think that's a Roadrunner. This is a Christmas ornament. 24 karat gold finish. It's a nice little piece to have. Moving along, we've got a silver-plated salad tongs, I think these are called. It's kind of hard to read the writing on there, but those are silver-plated. You can see the tarnish on there. Those will clean up nicely if you'd want them to. Or you could just leave them as decorations. It's up to you. Some matches. These are from Mandalay Bay. Of course, many people know what happened at Mandalay Bay a year ago, October 31st. But those are actually unstruck matches from Mandalay Bay. Put those right there for now. What else do we have here? We've got some just baseball cards. Don't really know who these players are, but several baseball cards. I think there's there's a football card in there too. Not sure who that person is either, but there's some cards for you. Set those right there for now. Now here's some other cards. These are new in pack. This is Tops from Desert Storm. So there's 8 trading cards and a sticker. Those are pretty cool. It's like a wax sealing on there. Then these are from like 90s bands. This is called Superstars Music Cards Pro Set. I doubt the company's still in business, so if you win something, I have no idea. A lot of this stuff went out of business. Here's a rooster tail. It's a pretty nice fishing lure. That's new in package there. It's good for catching fish, I guess. We'll put that right there for now. Here's a flashlight. This is an Ozark Trail. This is in like new condition. It's a nice little flashlight here. I think this is 80 lumen. I think they advertise it. And I think this is a solid aluminum construction. It's pretty nice. Nice little flashlight. Include every junk drawer needs a flashlight. And it does work. Of course, it's lighted up. And you can still see the beam when it's dark. The beam is very bright. A couple pencils. New Mexico State University and the El Paso Zoo Society, that is. A couple little advertising pencils there. military toilet paper or napkins. Not sure which. These used to come in the ration packs. I imagine they still do for the soldiers. Here's some vintage pencils. This is not a complete pack. There's 7 pencils in there. These are Empire pencils. They even have the original Montgomery Ward sticker on them. These are made in USA. These are nice vintage pencils, number 2 by Empire. Some nice pencils there. You can see the original price, 99 cents. From Montgomery Ward. 7 of them, unsharpened, unused. Here's another pack of the Mandalay Bay matches, unstruck, of course. Some nice matches. Coming out next, we have some Mexican matches. Now, these do look like they've been opened. I think they even had to be imported. I don't know what that sticker there is that says Mexico, but as you can see, there's many matches in there. They look in pretty good condition. And looking at the striker here on the side, the striker looks barely used, I guess. So those should be some nice matches for the collection there. Here's approximately $25 worth of shredded, non-monetized U.S. currency notes. So when the money is too ugly or ripped or something, I guess it goes through a shredder. And there's $25 worth right there. Here's a Michigan versus Oregon State ticket stub. Whoever went to that game was a Oregon State or Michigan fan. This is a stamp book from the 60s. Look at the date right here. Bam! 1966. Now, these are like, not stamps, coupons. I meant to say coupons. So this is like coupons before coupon clipping, I guess. I don't even know if this store even exists anymore, but this is how coupons were done in the 60s. I guess that's when coupon clipping started. Here's some military matches. These come inside the ration pack for the soldiers. I don't know if they I guess they still put those in there with that toilet paper or napkin or whatever that is there beside it. Put that right there. Coming up next, we have a cool book. Check out the date on this book. 1931. Bam! Birds of America. The Red Book of Birds of America. And there's some birds there. It's, I guess, rough, used, vintage condition. I mean, it's, 1931 to 2018. It's a pretty old book. It's a nice little book. Coming up next, let's see what we got here. We have some more trading cards. Now, I don't think this is Topps. That's Troops. So that's a different brand, but I guess they made some Desert Storm trading cards as well. So you got 2 packs there. One is the Topps brand. The other is that brand. And you got that unopened pack of Music Superstars, that Pro set there. Here's some vintage Tot staplers. You'll see staples, not staplers. Put those over there for now. Next up, we've got some sealed, unopened playing cards of U.S. airports. Now, I have no idea when these were made. It's pretty cool, though. It's got the airport layout, but I imagine these are, I don't know, maybe, who knows when they were made or if they're even accurate. Here's a Casio calculator. This thing is cool because it's got a little, see that little music note? It actually makes noise there when you use it for music, showing that the calculator does work. Or you can just put it to cal mode and then it doesn't have the music with it. Then it's got an off switch. I don't know how old the battery is in this, but it's still in working order. Another cool thing about this calculator is that it comes with the little owner's operation manual there. It's pretty cool. Little case. I'm imagining that's like a little vinyl case. Casio electronic calculator. It's a cool little vintage calculator. I have no idea when it's from, but it does calculate exactly what it's supposed to do. Good for the junk drawer. Now we're getting into the paper. We're getting into the paper of that cardboard box. We got a couple stickers on top. First one is a American flag style sticker and an oval. There's a Don't Tread on Me. I think they call that the Gadsden flag maybe. And those are both stickers there. Pretty cool. Here's a silver certificate, $1. Now, all of the currency notes are in protective, I don't know what you would call that, cellophane or plastic or something. But I just want to show you they do come out if you want to take them out. But I'm just going to leave them inside. Just show you on that first one. It's not like they're glued in or anything. But all of the currency notes are protected in this kind of like plasticky thing. Here's $1,000,000 if you wanted to be a millionaire. If that's not enough, then have $1,000,000,000. That's from Zimbabwe. I think this is demonetized currency from their hyperinflation back in the 2000s. I think 2008, somewhere around there, 2009. There's 1930 banknote from Hungary. See the Budapest. I imagine this is no longer currency anymore either. I have no idea. This one is from some Soviet Union state, Russian bloc or something. This is, I don't know, I don't read that language. But it's pretty cool. You can see the little sickle and hammer there, the little communist thing from communist Soviet Union, from the CCCP. Like I said, don't know which country that one is from, but Soviet Union era money there. Let's see here. This is a little cat. This cool little cat is the first thing out of that bubble wrap, bubble mailer. This cat is silver plated. I'll show you the sticker right there. We can see that it says, come on into focus, silver plated, made in Hong Kong. Hold some rings. Now that's tarnished, but it'll clean up nicely too. Here's 5 quick cut steak knives. Real hard. You got to look real quick and real close to see that. There's my phone shining in it. There you go. Quick cut. See that? Those are made in the United States, and they have a lifetime guarantee. Although I don't even think that company exists anymore. Like so many of these things, like the sweepstakes on the superstars, like this. If you wanted to return it, where would you even return them? Here's some nice pliers. These are also made in the USA. These are nice quality American made, steel forged steel USA. Pretty nice vintage pliers there. Functional, of course. Most of the stuff is functional. Forgot this in the paper section. These are like gold-plated, some kind of stamp collecting club replicas with some sort of stamps in the top right. I'm not exactly sure what these are. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool gold-plated, gold-finished, something like that. Gold stamp replicas. Adjustable wrench. What do they call this? Utica tools. You can see the slider works pretty good there. Opens up nicely. It's a nice straight edges on the inside. I think they call that an adjustable wrench. I think that would be an 8-inch, but I'm not sure. Coming up next, what do we have? We have an assortment of knives. Hey, who doesn't like some knives? Let's start off with this Texas toothpick. That is the style of that knife. This knife is made in the United States. I don't know the name of the company, how to pronounce this, like Merma or Marmer or Mamer or Mermer. It's hard to see that. That is a U.S.-made pocket knife, vintage though. It's pretty nice. They call that style of knife a Texas toothpick. Just wanted to show right there. It has a really nice snap feel to it. Nice little gentleman's folder, I guess they would call those as well. But the style, again, is a Texas toothpick. This is a vintage box cutter. Now, the razor is new because what is a box cutter without a razor with this style? But this is made in the USA. This is an advertising box cutter. This one has Napa, and the rubber band is just holding on the razor blade. You would put the razor blade in there, then slide the box cutter in there to use it, and then the razor blade would open up your boxes. There's a little shoehorn there, just throwing that in there. Nothing special about the shoehorn. Now this is made in Germany. You'll see it right there. Bam, Germany. This is a bottle opener, a bottle untopper, a corkscrew to open up a bottle of wine, open up a pop top or something like that. This one is a Wenger. So this is a Swiss Army knife. This is from the Wenger brand. So this is before they were purchased by Victorinox. Got the toothpick and the tweezers there. There's the little logo. It's hard to see, but that is a Wenger from Switzerland. And this knife, the scissors, I think they're missing a spring in the middle. Other than that, this is a nice little knife. Nice little red Wenger. The company before. So you just wouldn't have the springy action on the scissors. You'd have to, move it each time. This is some advertising. This is a Victorinox A-Vista, I guess is the company. This is a Victorinox. I think they call this the Classic. There's the toothpicks there. The toothpicks. See, this would be on the, there's the tweezers. This would be on like a key ring. It's got the little key ring there. And this is the Victorinox brand. I think this is the Classic model. Again, this is hard to see the Victorinox, but it's there. Look at the pictures in the listing, and you can see the logo a little bit better. But this one's complete. This has the scales on it with the advertising. I don't even know what that company is. A-Vista. This also has the scissors on it, the little key ring on it, so you can put it on your keychain. It's got that little nail file thing going on there, and I guess that's a little tiny screwdriver at the tip of it. But it's a nice little Victorinox Swiss Army knife there. So there's 3 nice knives, the corkscrew. Let's get into some fun stuff. Let's open up that fruit cake, soaked in brandy or rum or something. What is that? Soaked in, aged in brandy, Old English, dark fruit cake for your holiday joy. Fruit cake is not included, of course. This is they used to throw these in with the soldiers as well. This is some Tabasco. This is, of course, just the bottle. There's no Tabasco sauce in it, but even the lid is stamped with the brand of the Tabasco there. It's a pretty cool little bottle, and the bottle can still be used to hold, a little amount of liquid in there if you wanted to. See what else we've got. We've got keychain. This one is from Clearwater Beach. Having fun in the sun. Sounds good for that keychain collection there. So you can put the Victorinox and that on your keys, and you got a little set going on. Here's a Canadian ashtray. So I have no idea what that's made out of, copper, brass, or something like that. Moving along, we have... so here's for the staples are for. This is made in the USA. This is a swing line. This is a Tot 50. So you have the box of staples from earlier. Just show you this does in fact work. This is a functional mini stapler made in the USA. I'm not sure what year that would have been, but it's a functional stapler with a box of staples. Those use mini staples. Those don't use the regular size. That's why it's called the Tot. Moving along, we have a nice Range Rover. In case you ever wanted to drive around in a Range Rover, well, now you have a Matchbox version of one. So you can't drive it, but you can play with it. There's a Matchbox. I guess that's a Range Rover. I'm not sure what model that is. It's pretty nice, though. Nice little car. One of 3 die-cast cars, I guess you call them. There's a little plastic golf ball, that little orange wiffle ball. Here's a Pinnacle, yellow Pinnacle #1 golf ball. I guess there's the Michigan deal is here. So if you didn't know, now you know. The Michigan deal is here. Here's some marbles. Don't know who made these or how to even play marbles, but here's just some random marbles. Just set those down somewhere in the middle. There's got a big one and some small ones. I don't know. Some glass marbles, I guess those are. Not sure if that white one is glass or plastic, but some nice marbles. We got a watch. This is an Armatron, and I guess it doesn't work. It seems broken. Maybe it needs a battery. Maybe it needs something else. I don't know. Is the band working? I don't know. It's just a little Armatron watch. Set that right there. See what else we got in here for some goodies. We have Tony Paco's Cafe. If you ever find yourself in a pickle or need a pickle for your key ring, there's some Tony Paco's hot dogs. Here's another golf ball. This is a Titleist #4. So if you want to practice some golf or just throw a golf ball or throw it in your junk drawer or whatever you want to do, you got some golf balls there, even a practice wiffle type golf ball. Got another watch. Now look at this closely. This one actually has the hand ticking. See that there? We are ticking. That watch for now is functional. I'm assuming the battery will not die before it arrives at its final destination. Here's something that's really cool. This is a Lufkin tape measure, 6 feet. This is made in the USA, vintage. This is a quality tape measure. They don't really make them like this anymore. It's hard to find. There's the Made in USA right there. It's hard to find Made in USA tape measures anymore. It seems like they're all made in China, but that one for your junk drawer. See, this junk drawer is not junk. This is all quality stuff here, folks. Such as this keychain. It's a licensed, I guess. I don't know. Beckham, Adidas. Those are all brands. I mean, that's a quality keychain to it that I feel. It's a wooden nickel from 1963. City of Maumee. There we go. So that's what, 125th anniversary? Something, a joke used to be don't take wooden nickels because they weren't worth a nickel, but it said it on there. Here's the third car. So this is, well, no, this is the second car. This is a truck. It kind of works in the back there. It's kind of rough condition. This is a Matchbox also. That's a budget moving truck. I don't know what model they'd call that. Just moving truck, I guess, there. But so this is the second of 3 die-cast cars here. It's a pretty nice little accompaniment to play along with the Range Rover. Here, somebody that loves Michigan, now they can show it with wearing a button. It says, I love Michigan, or I heart Michigan. Here's some more Russian, well, CCCP, Soviet Union. This is 15, I don't know how you say that, 1962. There's the sickle and hammer. Now that AU, I think that stands for almost uncirculated. That does not stand for the atomic symbol of gold. That is not a gold coin. That's almost uncirculated, 1962. This one is this is also CCCP, as in the Soviet Union, from 1977. So you can see the CCCP and the little sickle and hammer again. Kopek, I guess they call those 1 kopek. I don't know. That's old vintage Soviet Union era currency coinage there. We've got a San Francisco Lucky Penny keychain. Now San Francisco does have a mint, but I don't know if that penny is from San Francisco. But either way, it's a Lucky Penny and it's in a keychain all in one. It's a nice little item there to go along with that other keychain and the other keychain and the knives maybe. We've got a little collector spoon. This is made in the USA. This is pretty cool. You don't see these much anymore. I don't know what that is. Frankenmuth, Michigan, whatever. It's got the Michigan State right there. See the made in the USA? It's pretty nice. And there's another golf ball. Top Flight XL. I think it says tour distance on the side right there. Went past it really quick. But yeah, it's a nice little golf ball. So you got 3 golf balls and a practice golf ball with like the wiffle ball. I think that's the Serenity pair, right? That's what, like for Alcoholics Anonymous, little God grant me the serenity to accept something. It's a nice little, to go on with, along with keychains there. It could go on a keychain. It's got the little hole in the top, the Serenity pair. Next up, we've got another keychain. This is from, well, there's some Chinese symbols on the back, but this is from a Chinese restaurant. I don't think the restaurants give out keychains anymore. That's something that you don't see much more. They barely give out napkins and forks. You got to ask for that stuff, and then they give you one. And if it's extra greasy, you got to ask for another one. Moving right along, we've got an Atlantic City keychain. Here's another keychain. Several keychains in this lot today. You know, you can never have enough keychains. They always come in handy. Sometimes you just need the rings. But there's a nice keychain there as well. Here's the third car. Now, this one's actually a Hot Wheels. So the other 2 are Matchbox. This one's a Hot Wheels Alfa Romero, right? So I guess this is a sports car. So if you're into driving fast or moving across the country or on a Range Rover, you got yourself covered with these. Of course, you can't drive them. You can only play with them. 2 Matchbox, 1 Hot Wheels. Die-cast, I think is what they call those cars. Die-cast cars. Moving along, we've got some coinage from various countries. I don't even know where these countries are from. I think that a couple of them, those darker ones, I think it says Dansk or Dench or Denmark or Dutch or something. I don't know. These are just world coinage, probably not worth very much, but you know, just interesting from wherever in the world those found themselves at one point. Now they find themselves in junk drawer lot number 1. Junk drawer 1. Now here's a roll of wheat pennies. This is cool. These are minted from 1909, I think, to 1959. I'm not sure the dates on these, but these are all, they call those wheatback or wheat pennies. So there's a tube of them there. I think it's 50 or something like that in that little tube. There's a plastic tube, and those are all wheat pennies in that little tube. Pretty cool. Pretty cool little addition there. Moving along to the silver. So this is nice. We've got a dollar face value of 40%, a dollar face value of 90%. So let's open it up and look at the 40%ers first. So the Kennedy half dollars from 1965 to 69 are 40% silver. These 2 examples are from 1968. So that's a dollar face value, 2 1968 Kennedy halves. Nice little addition there to the collection. It's pretty nice. Kennedy half dollars, 1968, 40% silver, dollar face value. The other ones, of course, are 90%. So we've got a Franklin half from 1963, and we've got a Kennedy half from 1964. 64 was the last year of the 90% half dollars. And that's what we see. We see that's kind of a rough shape right there, that Franklin half dollar. It's got the bell and the little eagle and the big bell on the back on the reverse there. Now this Kennedy, this one looks like, I don't know, it's cleaned or uncirculated or something. It's a pretty nice little half dollar there. 1964. It's a silver, 90% silver half dollar. Dollar face value of 90% silver. Now here's a little bag of various things. We got some dice, some guitar picks, some olive martini swords, some golf stuff. Let's just see what we've got in here. Oh, look at that. Found another little gentleman's folder. It's advertising, Guardian maintenance, I guess. But this folder is from Italy. This is another little gentleman's pocket knife. So that was in that bag there. So this can be added to the collection of knives in this beautiful, not junk drawer lot 1. See the Italy right there. Put that away for now. What else we have? Some dice. And look at that. Double threes. I don't know if that's good or what. Here's those swords. Oops, just dropped the green one. I think those are from martinis to like stab olives or something like that. I'm not sure. That's like bar type of plastic things there. That's for divot marker, I think they call that, for golf. Here's some guitar picks. So if you're into playing the guitar, you want to play the guitar, well, you can get a couple picks first and see if you like playing the air guitar, and then you could get a real guitar, I guess. I don't know. There's 3 picks, though, for you. Moving along, what else we got? Oh, look at that, golf tees. Hey, you got the golf balls, you got the golf tees, you got the divot tool. Doing pretty good. And then there's the ball markers. So those are golf ball markers. I guess you put that on the putting green. So all you need are clubs, and you can play some golf now. You can even practice with that little orange wiffle ball. Finally, we got some buttons here. These are just all different kinds of buttons. We'll just sprinkle them around to finish off the pile. There you go. I hope you enjoyed Junk Drawer number 1. Thank you for watching. Enjoy.